Good morning, all.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
Uh-oh, he's got news, he's got news. He's got news. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having
My best
a
friend
great
is a
day
lot
so
of
far.
things.
I really am not right now.
I'm hurting today. I really am. My head and my neck are killing me. So I am going to medicate myself. Prescription drugs. Because I'm old. There's probably more truth than that than even I'm willing to admit. No joke. No joke. All right, so while I'm medicating myself, Alpha, tell me your news. Hopefully it's good news. Do you have good news? I can't handle any more bad news. This week and next week will not be the time you voted for the very first time just now. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm not going to ask you who you voted for because I don't care. That's what I want to encourage for everybody. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Get out and vote. As my dad used to say, and I've heard many times from my family members and siblings, if you don't vote, you don't have a reason to complain. Now, George Carlin is, just the opposite. He said he doesn't vote so he can complain. I don't understand what a question was, but I voted on it anyway, and I don't know if it was the right choice. Yeah, I had one of those on our ballot too, and luckily there was someone out there, that can't happen. That can't be. Okay, goodbye. We're not doing that today. Although there is one more day for y'all to play that. Maybe I should leave that up there for now. Oh, okay. Yeah. It gives a tally of who's not doing something. So far, now I knew I wasn't going to make much. But so far, I really have not checked yet today. I've made $2. Anyway, yeah, luckily, the people standing out there, they give you stuff. I think just by saying you can figure out what it was the only yes or no question. If it was about a smortion, then ours was about whether there should be a law against non-U.S. citizens voting. They put that up to a vote. And what most people don't realize is there's already a law in place. If you are not a United States citizen, you cannot vote. Right, they shouldn't vote. And they don't. And if they do, there are checks in place to, even if they cast a vote, that vote is nullified. It doesn't go through. So even, because here's my take on it. There shouldn't be another law against it because it's pretty much a no-brainer. Okay, if you're in this country, let's just say you're in this country illegally, okay? Any kind of brush with the law or anything is just going to attract attention to yourself, right? So if they find out that you, as an illegal immigrant, has voted, because in a lot of states now, you have to. Okay, let me back up, because in a lot of states, when you apply for a driver's license, you're automatically registered to vote, and that counts if you're an illegal immigrant. It puts your name on the rolls. But however, you're not allowed to vote. If you vote, it will, the computers or whatever, they will find that and nullify that vote. And then it alerts authorities that you, as an illegal immigrant, have voted. Exactly. They're going to come and they're going to find you. They're going to arrest you, and they will most likely deport you. That's generally what's going to happen. So, there doesn't need to be. It's all, putting that out there is it's all for show. It's all for show. Because I was reading something that there have been like 19 cases of that. 19 in like the past 25 years. I mean, and I could be totally wrong on this, but it doesn't happen as often as people try to lead you on. Okay, illegal immigrants cannot vote. They do not get welfare. They don't. No matter what you might have heard, they do not. They do pay taxes because they come in and they work and they buy things in stores and they pay taxes. If they own anything, they pay taxes on that. If they don't, the IRS comes and gets them. Okay? If you're in this country illegally and you know it, most people are not going to do anything to draw attention to themselves. And then the argument is, oh, well, they're thieves and they're criminals. Yeah, but not all of them. There are thieves and criminals that are American. And nobody is proposing kicking them out of the country. I'm just saying. There are bad apples in every bunch. That's the cost of living in a free society. That's the price that we have to pay to live in a free society. When you start taking those freedoms away, it diminishes all of us. And the government, both sides have been doing it for years. They take away little freedoms, a little bit at a time. And they try to convince you that, oh, it's for your safety. And some of them might actually mean well, but they don't realize that by doing that, they are helping to erode the freedoms that we've been granted as citizens of the United States. And I'm going to go off on one more little tangent. Because you are a citizen of the United States doesn't mean you can go to another country and think your rights as an American mean shit to anybody in that country, because they don't. You don't have a right to do shit in someone else's country. And to get up there, I have a right as an American. So you have shit. When you're in another country, you have to abide by their laws. Just like if they came to the United States, they have to abide by our laws. That's the way it works. Stop trying to be so star-spangled awesome all of the time, because in other countries, they don't give a shit. They see most Americans as fat, greedy blowhards that don't give a shit about anybody but themselves. And in most cases, they're right. So don't go into another country and show your ass and make everybody think that all Americans are like you. Don't do it. And that's all I got to say about that. Illegal immigrants are not voting. They're not. And if a few do, it doesn't count. And they'll get caught. Just like if you try to vote with someone else's name, let's say your dead grandmother, you try to vote, you know, you vote and then you vote for her and she's been dead for 10 years or whatever, you are going to get caught and you are going to go to jail. Voter fraud doesn't happen to the degree that people are letting you on, leading you to believe. It's not. It never has been. Yes, there are a few bad actors, but there's not enough of them that would have swayed an election one way or another. It's a small handful. It's like a fraction of a percent in the grand scheme of things. So quit being so fucking gullible and believing everything you hear. Have some sense. If you're not sure, if somebody tells you something and you're not sure of it, do your research. Do your own research. Do not get your news. And you can even consider me as a bad actor. You can say, hey, that Zero's full of shit. And that's fine. I don't care. You're entitled to your opinion. But your opinion can't, using your opinion to sway other people, that's not right. Telling people known bad information is just irresponsible. Anyway, okay, I'm done. I voted last week. I have the sticker and everything. I voted last week. Okay, so today I'm hurting. My head is, I appreciate you giving me that extra hour today, because I'm coming to realize they didn't give you a sticker. Oh no, man, they probably ran out or something. That's why I like to vote early, so I get that sticker. And this year they had like different, I guess they had like a contest or something that people submitted designs for the sticker. And you had an option of which sticker. It was 10:30 a.m. Well, I mean, they only have so many in general. Like if you went on election day, I doubt you'd get a sticker, because that's happened to me before. I remember it was Bush Gore when they were running against each other for president. And I didn't early vote. I don't know if early voting was a thing back then. I don't remember. I voted on election day, and I was there way past the polls closing because the line was that long. Now, if you were in line, you got to vote, whether the polls were closed or not. If you were in that line, you got to vote. Hey, Profito? Hi there. How's it going? How you doing this morning? Your very first message. How about that? Yes, welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome. What brings you to my little abode of the internet? Oh, thanks for that, Alpha. Anyway, we waited so long. Somebody in the crowd, because it was at the rec center, so they had the bleachers pulled out so people could, sit on the, at least you got to sit down at a certain point. We waited so long. Somebody there ordered pizza. The Papa John's, I'll never forget, it was Papa John's. The Papa John's delivery guy comes in and with pizza. Not for everybody, just for the person that ordered it. How's my day going? My day, ask me again in about an hour. I started an hour late today because I was in pain this morning. I don't like to complain about chronic pain, but today my head, my sinuses, and then my shoulder have been really hurting me. I took a pain pill just a few minutes ago. So hopefully, and then my sinus medication and everything, because I still sound kind of nasally. The time of year is affecting my sinuses, and everybody in my family's suffering from it, and it just sucks. So I'm slowly getting over it. I hope your day is going more splendid than I am. I'm Brazilian, and I'm trying to learn English by watching my live. Oh, wow. It's funny. I got a funny story. You saying you're Brazilian, and this is not racist at all. At least I don't think it is. I don't mean it to be racist, because I'm not but another streamer talks about anytime someone from Brazil comes into his stream, they always announce that they're Brazilian. Like, you guys are so proud to be Brazilian that you let everyone know that you're Brazilian. And I just find it amusing that you come in, I'm Brazilian. You could have left that out and said, I'm trying to learn English by what. I think it's funny, but I mean, kudos to you, bud. A lot of times that's how people learn other languages. My sister learned German by living in Germany. I mean, kind of, and I know people that have taught themselves Japanese by watching anime. So Stranger Things, I'm proud, but I'm of this, but almost ashamed. I used to know, I've forgotten most of it. I used to know a little bit of Klingon. I know some words, but I used to be able to speak phrases and stuff in Klingon. Couldn't hold a conversation, but I could recognize stuff. Okay, we're in an ad break. Coming up on an ad break, so I'm gonna ad break in progress. Let's change this to something. Oh, you know what? You know what I should do? I'm on the wrong screen, y'all. Excuse me. When the ad break's over, we'll be right where we should be. It's almost Halloween. Halloween is just 2 days away. A little more than 2 days. I cannot believe this month. Oh, hey, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate that, Perfetto. Is it Perfetto or Profito? And I apologize if I massacred the pronunciation. But first of all, let's give Profito a shout out. And chances are he's not hearing what I'm saying. So we'll come back in just a minute. And we'll tell Perfetto about the rubber band ball. Okay, we're back. Perfetto, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Because of your follow, you get to add a rubber band to the rubber band ball. Japanese is a very difficult language. It's the most difficult language in the world. I think second only to Russian. I think they say Russian is harder than Japanese. I would imagine Japanese being harder, but I don't know. I would understand. I would figure that writing Japanese would be. It took me a while to talk because I was. I realize that. And I kept talking like you could hear me, and of course you couldn't. So you get to add a rubber band to the rubber band ball. So you get to pick the color of the rubber band. So I've got a bag of rubber bands here. Lots of colors. So just give me a color, name a color, and we will put that on there. Whoa, they're falling out. Where'd it go? Okay, that one will never be seen again, probably. What's your color? What's your color of choice, my friend? And then after we get that, I'll explain the rubber band ball in more detail. So I'm interested to know also, while you're deciding the color of the rubber band, how'd you find my stream? I'm always interested to know that because Twitch is nefarious for not having great discoverability. Are you the one who makes this ball? Yes. Now, I bought the ball a few years ago, and it was much smaller. I instead of starting it from scratch. The next one will be, I'll start it from scratch. When this gets to be like soccer or basketball size, I'm going to auction it off to charity. And whoever bids the most, not only do they get, the satisfaction of knowing that the money they gave goes to a good, a worthy charity, you will get the rubber band ball. So pick a color. And we'll get this. I'm stirring up the bag. Let me show you the bag of rubber bands. The vault, the abyss, the black hole of rubber bands. And now it's going to make my hands smell, but that's okay. Not too long ago, we added, what was it? Like 20, I think it was like 24, 26 rubber bands to it at a time. Because if you subscribe, you get to put 2. But a follow, you just get 1. It's not like, it's just a motivation. I'm not saying that you should subscribe. You should. It was 26. Yeah, that sounds about right. I know it was like 20 something. So, Perfetto, pick a color, man. Pick a color. So and then they answered me this. In Brazil, your very first hype train. Yeah, that was the first hype train. Yes. Do you guys speak Spanish or Portuguese, or does Brazil have its own language? I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm trying to find. Oh, there's yellow. We have an overabundance of just a few colors. Oh, that's blue. Oh, it makes my hands all sticky and weird feeling. I'm going to stop messing around in there. So when you're ready, just pick a color. We'll get it on there. Or if you don't want to pick a color, I'll pick a color for you. Or I'll let Alpha do it. One of the two. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm going to be playing New World today. I love that game. I know it doesn't get much love in the streaming community, and I don't know why people, used to rail on it, but I find it very fun. I find it to be much fun. And I'm caffeinating myself too. My neck hurts right back here, right in there is where it hurts, and it comes over into a headache into my eyes. I still haven't shaken the cough yet either. But I had to take one of my kids to urgent care a couple of weeks ago for it, and they said this stuff could linger from 3 to 6 weeks. So, Cooper's no, he's not. He's still got a wicked cough. But the rest of us are kind of getting over it. For a time last week. Yeah, I didn't stream much last week and the week before that because I was just, friend, I have to leave now, but I really like your live. I'll be back soon to watch and study more English. Okay, you have a great day, Perfetto. And thanks again for that follow. I'll add a rubber band for you. I'm going to let Alpha pick the color, and we'll go from there. You have a great day. All right, Alpha, pick a color. If you can hear me. What I don't like is this is yellow. We're gonna do blue. Okay. One of these big blue ones. Red pill.
Red pill.
Shut up, Anev. All right. Whoops. All right. Blue it is. Bye-bye, Perfetto. Have a good one. All right. We'll put the bag away. Oh, it's always nice to get a new follower. I love it. We're going to put the rubber band ball over there for another time. Hopefully many, many more times. We'll have to get that out today. Yeah, that's not going to be up for much longer. Let's check on that, shall we? I'm curious as to see if and no one does want to sell something, and that one doesn't want to sell something. Huh? See, all of these games that they're doing. Okay, so we got 2 days left that y'all can still play and all of that. So I've Excuse me. Oh, yeah. New follower that's not trying to get me to buy stolen art. So, yeah, nothing's really changed. I've made a whopping $2. I might be able to get a large fry from McDonald's. I'm kidding. But the thing is with with that kind of game, it's fun to a point. Once you run out of free shit, which I was just about done with all the free stuff that I had been given. You'll take your 3% now? Okay. What's 3%? Alexa, what's 3% of $2?
3% of $2 is 6 cents.
Okay, I'll mail you just to show you how generous I am, I'll mail you a dime. You'll make money off of it. And I'm not encouraging anyone to go and spend money on that game because I wasn't even going to spend money on that game, but I love Game of Thrones, and that alone intrigued me to want to play the game. But I should have known, just like Star Trek Fleet Command, it's a toxic, pay-to-win time suck. That's all it is. Because they encourage you... Okay, at a certain point in the game, you have to play against other players. That is when it stops being fun, because players that have paid lots of money or have been playing it way longer, they prey on new players. They wait till you get up to a certain level. Like Lords Mobile, exactly. They're all the same. It's the premise is all the same. I loved Star Trek Fleet Command because I'm a huge Trekkie. I loved that game until I had to start dealing with other players. Is so toxic. Let's just see. Now, I thought I had a few days to before I had to start dealing with players, but I reached too high a level yesterday. And see okay. Unlock Bannerman Hall, yay! I can build an embassy now too. Okay, so construct a Bannerman Hall. Okay, so all of that happened. All right, so I did not get attacked. I did not get attacked overnight, which is kind of cool. And no, I'm not going to be playing this today. because I can't. Oh, alliance gifts. I love alliance gifts, man. Being in an alliance is actually, is actually cool, but they kind of become like the cool kids club, and you can't get into a good one because you have to be at a certain level or whatever. And it's just unbelievable amount of experience or whatever that you have to have. My God. Hey, how about just one button to get through to everyone? There we go. Yeah, it hasn't become toxic yet. Now that I have a Bannerman Hall, oh, my embassy has to be level 2. Upgrade now for free. Upgrade now for free. Upgrade now for free. Upgrade now for free. And I got the sound working again, too. You can't hear the sound of the game because yesterday I couldn't add it. It wouldn't let me do any of that. So, upgrade now for free. Upgrade now. Yes, why not? Okay, that's all we're doing. I was actually thinking that I was going to get hammered overnight. Because that's usually when it happens. There was this game. What was it called? There was a game called Ebony or something like that. That was kind of the start of it. And then there was a Star Trek like game that, you had to, what it says, if my parents found out who I voted for, they would disown me. Yeah. That didn't show up. That didn't show up in the other chat window. I wonder why that happened. Anyway. Well, I'm curious to know, but I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that illusion shattered for me. Oh, okay. That was slow. That was wild. Type something else in the chat, Alpha. Just something. There's a delay in the chat that I'm not liking. Okay, that one went through. Your last one about your parents disowning you, it was on the regular chat, like it was at least a minute. Maybe it's because when I was like getting into the game or something. Okay, but it worked. It's working fine now. Fuck, my head hurts. Yeah, I can't do anything aggravating today. I can't do that to myself today. So I'm going to finish up this cup of coffee and we're going to chat here for a few minutes. And then we'll get into playing some New World. Because they've added a bunch of new stuff to it. And I finally bought the whatchamacallit, the DLC. There we go. $40 for the game, $30 for the DLC. I waited for it to go on sale. And I've waited a long time. Speaking of which, ooh, I forgot. Need to check my Steam wish list because there's a couple of the games that I've been wanting are on sale. Going Medieval is on sale. Some of the Jurassic World 2, Jurassic World Evolution 2, excuse me, a lot of their DLC is 50% off. But No Man's Sky is 60% off. I've been wanting this game so bad. It reminds me, the reason I want it, Jedi Survivor is 65% off. I haven't played the other two yet. So No Man's Sky reminds me, there was this, when I was in high school, a long time ago, my friend had this game on his computer called, I think it was Omnitron's Universe. And it was exactly, I mean, it was a whole universe and you could travel between planets and all this. And it wasn't like it wasn't a text adventure either, because a lot of games back then were just text adventures. It was graphics and everything. And traveling between planets took hours or days to get there. So we would play that. And I remember us like rushing home, getting off the bus and running to his house to find out where we were, we were going to arrive at a planet, while we were at school, and have to rush home to make sure we weren't attacked or anything like that. It was so much fun. I used to do that with my brother's Commodore 64. We would play Flight Simulator, and we would take off from our local airport and try to fly like to Denver. And we were crashing, and we couldn't figure out why. It's because as you fly, sea level rise. You know what I'm saying? We weren't. We weren't taking into account the altitude. So we'd have to get up at a high enough altitude that we were going to fly, not fly into a mountain over, that kind of thing. And then we would time it to where we would just be getting home from school to land. And I know it took us like a week to figure out how to, because evidently we were flying into shit or something was happening. We made it one time, and then my brother took the computer away. He would come to visit. It's when he was in the Air Force, and so he would bring his computer with him on the road. Because he traveled, even though he's in the military, he traveled for his job. I think I'm going to buy No Man's Sky at the first of the month. It's $24. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, Alpha, I swear to God. I've been wanting to play that. And you watch. I'll load that shit and it won't be streamable. Like Throne and Liberty. I cannot stream that game. I can play it off stream just fine. Won't let me stream it. It's got to be something. It's probably my video card. I don't have the best video card. I want to try and talk the wife into letting me get a 4070. But it's $600. So you guys have got to subscribe a lot. Drop those bits, donos, all of that. I need $600, y'all. Hey, Alpha, instead of going to Canada, won't you let me borrow $600? Or no. Let me rephrase that. Instead of going to Canada, let me have $600. Give me $600. I got a $200 donation once. A few years ago. An old friend of mine from the Air Force, his daughter, who she streamed too, and I would hang out in her streams and we would talk, but I hadn't seen her since she was 5 years old. So she was all grown up and married. Was she married at the time? I can't remember. Yeah, I think she was married at the time. And they were trying to have a baby. Anyway, she got this really good job, she said, and had a lot of discretionary income. And she donated $200 to me one day. And I cried like a baby. I think if you go to the YouTube page, there's a video about it. There is a video. A nicely edited and put together video. I used to have a nice editor, and she was fantastic, but she lost her mind, unfortunately. And we had to part ways. I wish I had an edit. I need to start doing more videos for, like, what do you mean about losing her mind? Well, oh, look, an ad break. No, we had a bit of a falling out because when we started our business venture together, she was under the impression of one thing and I was under the impression of another thing. And instead of us, and she lived in another country, so there was a time difference, which also didn't help. So instead of us like trying to talk and come to a mutual agreement, she said some things and then I said some things, and that was kind of the end of that. So saying that she lost her mind was really not fair and kind of rude. But yeah. The person that I wanted to edit my videos, oh, here we go. The person that I wanted to edit my videos, I think her hard drive crashed and all the software that she used was lost. And it was one of those situations that she didn't pay for the software, if you get my meaning. And she lost all of her she lost all the software, any files that she had done for me. Would you pay for a editor? If I could, yes, I would. Right now, I can't. I couldn't pay them what they're worth. Let's put it that way, if that makes sense. In my early days, like I said, I did pay an editor, but it got to be too much. What they were expecting to be paid and what I could pay were two vastly different figures. Right now, I could not afford to pay an editor. I would love to be able to. All right, we're back. I'm starting to learn how to edit. Well, yeah, I am too, slowly but surely, and my sons are learning to edit. My kids, they have their own YouTube channel that they're not supposed to have, that they make gameplay videos and they edit them and all that, and they do a pretty good job. I've been impressed with their editing. Now they're not allowed to use their voices at all, so they have to type what they're saying because they're not old enough to have a YouTube channel yet. Got a couple of more years for them to be old enough to have, to have a YouTube channel that they can, have full control of. But they have, and just like gotta be, I think it's 14. Is it 13? I thought it was 14. They want their own Twitch channel too. It's 13. Okay. Well, they got another year because they turned 12 on Friday. Friday is their 12th birthday. So they will be happy to know that it's 13. I think it's 14 for Twitch. I could be wrong. And most likely am because I thought YouTube was 14. So when they turn 13, they should be able to have their own, right now I'll still have control of it, over it. 13 for Twitch also. Cool. Okay. They'll be happy to hear that because they're all the time talking, I can't wait till we're 14. I can't wait till we're 14. They're twins, by the way. They can't wait to be able to do that. But I still have to have control over it. I know the password so I can check on stuff because I watch all their videos. And I monitor comments and stuff like that. Actually, do I? I might have turned comments off. I don't want people commenting because people say vile shit on YouTube. People are, Facebook and YouTube are notorious for just awful, gross people. I'm going to tell this story. One of my big pet peeves is people that throw their cigarette butts out their car window. That pisses me off to no end. So what I do, and there in this state, there's a 1-800 number that you can call. And now there's a website that you can, then I guess yeah. That pisses me off, dude. It's littering. It's nasty. It's littering. Not on top of that, it's just gross. Because everybody thinks it's okay to do it. Okay. So if I see someone doing that, I take a picture of their license plate and I put it on Facebook. I go into our little town talk Facebook page, and I put it on there. This jackass thinks it's okay to throw their cigarette butts out the window. And when I do that, people, oh my God, they are so fucking triggered by that. And generally, it's not the people who got caught. It's other people. And this one lady in particular doesn't even live in my town. She doesn't live in the town. But for some reason, I think maybe her parents do. And she's a part of the Town Talk Facebook page. And she says some heinous, vile shit to me. Which I think is hilarious. Because I make fun of her for it. And it gets her even more pissed off. But I ended up, she said something really fucked up. And I can't even remember what it was. And I blocked her. So she can't see shit anymore. But oh my God. The people that will just say, you know, and try to justify it. You know, and it's more than just mind your own business. Okay. I get that. Mind my own business. Okay. I could do that. But I won't. It pisses me off when people do that. I was sitting in line at the pharmacy. Our pharmacy has a drive-up window. And I was sitting in line and there was this SUV in front of me. I watched the back windows roll down and they had gone to some fast food restaurant. I couldn't make out. I think it was Wendy's. They threw the bag of trash, the empty cups out the window into the drugstore parking lot, the CVS pharmacy into the parking lot. And I took their picture. I'm sitting right there. Now I don't do this while I'm driving. That's another thing. You shouldn't be using your phone while you're driving. Okay. I'm not stupid enough to do it while I'm driving. You know, I wait till a red light or something like that. I don't do it while I'm moving because that's stupid, unsafe, and against the law. But oh my God, it triggers people, man. It triggers them. Because I live in a rural area. I'm in the South. And and I live in a small town in the South. So you can expect the kind of people that I encounter. And I'm Southern. I was born in the South. I wasn't born in this state, but I've lived in this state damn near my entire life, save for about maybe 7-8 years of my life I've spent in this state. So anyway, oh my God, they're so triggered. I can handle the mind your own business comments. But when they start, oh, it's some libtard.
Zero, you are a genius.
Mama said I could be any here when I grew up, so I decided to be a unicorn.
I wish I could get that video without the TikTok bullshit on it. There is a website that'll remove that stuff on there, but that I laugh every time I see that. Lobsterfy, thank you for that redemption. How you doing? Welcome on in. But anyway, yeah, they get so triggered. They get so triggered. And like I said, I just sit back and just laugh, and they just make like, do you you realize that, you know, we live in the same town and you're talking all of this shit. So you did a drunk stream the other night? Oh no. Why don't you tell me about these things? You need to let me know when you're streaming, man, so I can come in there and watch. especially if you're drunk. That's got to be funny. Excuse me. Why is there's a shirt on the floor over here? Someone came in and started saying that, oh, geez. I haven't had anyone do that in so long. I haven't had to ban I think you banned somebody for me a couple of weeks ago for the whole buy viewers here bullshit. But that's the first time I've had to ban anyone in like forever. There's this one streamer this is fun. There's this one streamer I follow, and it's probably not like her exclusive, but you know, a larger streamer, she gets a lot of people in there. She probably bans a lot of people, but she makes videos every once in a while, and she reads and reviews her unbanned requests. And it's people will come in and say the most heinous shit. And it's always, at least once or twice, a person says, oh, it was my little brother that said it. I wasn't at the keyboard. I'm just like, dude, that excuse is that's up there with the dog ate my homework. That is such a non-excuse. When you get more famous, you should start doing mod applications. Yeah, I will. I will. And I've got the application and everything that I borrowed from another streamer. But I know the streamer, and I don't think they'll get upset that and you know, prove it. I'll change it just enough that because this particular if I got a ban, I know I was in the wrong. After I calm down, I would request one and be apologetic. Exactly. And some people do. Some people say, you know, they come to their senses and, you know, and apologize. But I think my ban request timeout is 30 minutes. Otherwise, if it's immediate, you get these people, when they get banned, they go to the ban request and they cuss you out some more. So I haven't checked it in a while, but I think mine's 30 minutes. So they have to wait 30 minutes before, you know, submitting one. Yeah. You told me you would never unban someone. Normally, no. I remember one time there was, I think I was getting follow botted or something, and someone was running their mouth, and I accidentally, you know, as the chat was going, I accidentally banned the wrong person. It was one of my regulars, but I went in, unbanned, you know, hey, that was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. And then I banned. But no, normally I don't. Well, because one, they don't ask to be unbanned. There's no explanation whatsoever. And nowadays it's bots more than it is like a real person. Usually, just kicking them out is enough, and they won't come back. But I used to have Discord set up that if I got a message, it would read it out. And somebody came into my Discord and just spammed the N-word over and over. And this is when I had a separate YouTube channel for the website I was running, for the writers and everything. And then I had, you know, the Discord I have now. So it was going through both Discords, just over and over ago, N-word. I was like, holy shit. And I was like trying to make it stop. And finally I had to shut down Discord to get it to stop. But I was like, oh my God, this went out on stream. People heard it. anyone. So I sent a message to Twitch and said, hey, I had some screenshots and stuff. And I sent them like, this happened. I banned the person. You know, I didn't want to get banned because that is bannable. You know, and that's why a lot of streamers, when they're offline, will set their chat to like emote only, which I'm going to start doing when I'm not streaming. Just like how I turn off the channel point redemptions, is I'm going to set it to emote only chat. They never got back to me about it, so I guess it was okay. I mean, I didn't have a whole crap ton of people in, and they're like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say the N-word.
Sorry, XD.
And Iv is great. Did you hear him this time? Because the sound issue was exactly what I thought it was yesterday. And to fix it, I would have had to have shut down OBS and brought it back up. And that would have, yes, you, okay. So all the sound stuff is fixed now. For now. Oh my God. My throat's getting all from talking so much. Okay. I said I was going to finish drinking my coffee, which I have not done. And then we were going to play New World. And I started to talk about this and then got sidetracked. Yeah, that's me. About why I delayed an hour today. And I might have to do that on a permanent, basis. Starting at 11 instead of 10. I need that extra hour. Because of the school schedule and all that, by the time I get home from dropping them off, it's well after 8. And by the time I come in, you know, I just need some extra time, because some mornings, like today, for instance, I was not feeling up to streaming, and I almost canceled the stream today, but I've been doing that a lot, and I don't want to get into that habit. So I don't know if it should just be, you know, when I'm not feeling it, just delaying it an hour. Gives me a little extra time to, because, you know, for me, a shower can make a huge difference. Today is an example. I needed a shower. It wakes me up. Sometimes it helps with the aches and pains. Yes, I'm an old fart. And I have aches and pains. It'll happen to you too one day. And no, I'm not going to get, anyway. So I'm that extra hour really helps, because sometimes I'll take a nap. Just 30 minutes, 15, 30 minutes, somewhere in that time frame, maybe up to an hour. That can make all the difference in my energy levels, my attitude, everything, especially if I've had a bad morning. Because if you've got kids, which Alpha, I know you don't have kids, but for those of you that have kids and you have to get kids ready for school in the morning, some mornings it can be very, very trying. Oh, you do have kids. I'm sorry. But you do. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. But you know what I mean. Especially preteens, because the older my boys get, the snarkier and chronically bitchy that they get. Like this morning, Cooper decides instead of, yeah, I'm sorry. That was really asshole-ish of me to say that. And I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, yeah. Wait just a damn minute. Now playing isn't playing. What happened to now playing? Hold on a second. I just realized I'm going to pop over here. It's not working. The now playing widget is not widgeting. Son of a bitch. I just realized that. I wonder if it's because of that damn Game of Thrones bullshit. I mean, it's on. Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working, chat? There's no... Well, here's the thing. I don't think I can do anything about it. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what the problem is. No, that's not it. Streaming. I wonder. Maybe tuna. I use a add-on called Tuna. Maybe it updated and I need to update it. Not going to worry about it right now. Coffee. So for days like today, yeah, I needed that extra hour because I had already determined long before when I got up, I'm like, this is not going to be a good day to stream. But like I said, I've had to do that. I've had to cancel streams a lot lately, and I didn't want to do it again because that's an easy habit to get into. It's very easy to say, you know what, just not going to stream today. And that's when a week turns into a month turns into 5 months, and then you're starting all over again. I feel like I'm gaining some traction. I really wish I could get back to where it was during the pandemic. I did not take advantage of the pandemic like I should have. I had some momentum going. I was approaching like 20 viewers a stream. And I know that's not a lot, but it was at the time. For me, it was, and in all it takes, you, well, you know, everybody went back to work and school and all that. And, you know, that didn't help. But I took a break. I took a hiatus because I fell into that trap of no one's going to be watching. Who cares? Well, if you cannot grow if you're not streaming, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. So I'm not going to put myself through that again. I will stream, even if I can only stream for an hour or 2 hours. And what get, you know, and by doing that, you know, starting an hour later, it's 1 hour less of streaming. But they say that, you know, if you're streaming 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours a day and you're not growing, you're streaming too much. So, you know, I need to, you know, take some of that time. And I did this morning. I went and checked all, because I'm now on Mastodon and Blue Sky. So I need to add those into the social media thing. Trying to gain, you know, you need to start creating content on other platforms, and that's where I got it. I mean, I got to start making not just VODs and stuff, making some original shorts or whatever. Just not sure what I want to do. The content that I'd be good at, basically there are other people doing it far better than I could probably do. And I have seen over the years other creators try to do that same kind of content. You can only do it for so long. Pretty soon you've run out of original ideas, and it's doing like stream support and show, you know, creating stuff for your streams and stuff like that. And, you know, this is how you set up OBS, blah, blah, blah. There's so many videos on how to set up OBS out there. And I thought maybe, okay, well, this is, you know, I look, you know, at all these videos and I'm like, well, there's always something in there that doesn't apply to me or applies to me that wasn't explained. Well, you can't, in most cases, you know, everybody's situation is going to be unique. Not everybody's going to set up OBS the same way. Not everybody's going to have the same setup that I do. So me making the content for this is what I do kind of thing may not work. I think it's ultimately self-defeating. It's not... And plus I've seen these other streamers that their views are on a downward trend. Nobody's watching those videos anymore, or to the degree that they are. People are figuring it's getting easier and easier to stream. Oh, right, we're going to take a little ad break. My God, I wish my head would stop hurting. Oh, you know what? I can probably get rid of that. Two apps are using your microphone. And I also found out something else that I want to talk about once we come back from the break. About microphones. For real? Is that? I'll have to figure that out. That's irrelevant to this conversation. Okay. All right. So we're back. So there, it's getting easier to stream. The software out there they're making it a lot more intuitive, and it's becoming easier. But one of the things I found about my microphone, I told you yesterday that I installed the Wavelink software, and that's Elgato's software for their mics and for the Stream Deck Plus. So you can control the volume and everything. One of the problems I was having when I first got this microphone, I installed the Wavelink software. And to me, it just seemed like I'm not doing anything with it. I'm going to start routing all my audio through that. So I have just one input into OBS, and then, be able to break it out into, what's going to YouTube, what's going to Twitch, all of that. But every time I reboot my computer, the settings in this change. They go back to default. Since I reinstalled the Wavelink software, even though it's not currently running, it's keeping the settings, because I have to before every stream, I have to come in and adjust the gain on the microphone. It's not a huge hassle to have to do it. But then I noticed today I didn't have to do it. Today. So it's keeping the settings, which is why I'm also running the Camera Hub software. So my cameras, my webcams, will keep their settings. That was the most annoying thing about the Logitech C920s. Because I streamed with C920s for forever. Since I started streaming, I still have my C920s. There's the basic old C920. I think every streamer has used one at some point. And I had two. Well, I still have them. I had two. You would go in and set the settings for the camera. Your brightness, all that, get it perfect, right? And then when you rebooted your computer, wipe those settings out. So that was something that I had to do before every stream. Then they came out with some software, I think it's called G-Hub or something like that you could control that with. Yeah, that's great. It worked, but it was a huge resource hog. And I would have problems with the software that would cause my cameras not to work sometimes. So it just became easier to not use the software and then go in and make the settings manually every time. And I think the C920s were the last of their webcams. Well, the last of their webcams that they actually do it. The upgrade to that, the Brio, would hold its settings after a reboot. But the C920s wouldn't. And C920, those, they're workhorses. In fact, when I have some time, I'm going to incorporate those two C920s back into the stream somehow. I used to have what I called a room cam that pointed out towards what the kids are doing. But I'm probably not going to do that, but I'm going to try to have other points of interest in this room that I'll have a cam on. I want a top-down cam from when I'm working on things, and I want to stream that or even make a recording. I want that. So, yeah, I got plans for those cameras. And since I won't be technically streaming, who cares if they're not perfect all the time or even some of the time? I mean, it's not going to matter. I am bummed that now playing is not working. I'm going to look something up real quick. Tuna settings. What version of Tuna is this? Tuna is licensed under, okay, display information about current version 1.99. Okay, let's pop over here. We're going to go to the OBS site. Where's OBS? OBSproject.com. Go into the forums, plugins, and then we're going to search for tuner. Plugins. This category. Tuna. Oh. They haven't updated it. Still 1.99. So I wonder what the hell. Also need to add a notification when the 90-second ad break is over. I need something in chat to remind me. Or not necessarily to remind me, but to let me know so I don't have, because when I'm on a game, and when I'm in a game, I get the notifications in chat, but I'm not always paying attention. Not always paying attention. When I play a game, I play a fucking game. I don't pay attention to what's going on in chat all the time. So I need for it to say, hey, you're done. Okay, I think we've done enough Halloween for today. How about we're going to pop on over here. And I think I know. Stop that. I'm going to relaunch it. Nope. I thought maybe it may have been the order that I launched the software in, because Fubar, that's what I use to play my music. Fubar 2000. It's awesome. Very lightweight, very customizable. Has a really steep learning curve though. It is not working. So basically, for me to make any, now that I'm looking at that Game of Thrones thing in the corner. For me to make any kind of big bucks, you guys would have to spend $50. That's a lot of money. And I would never ask you guys to spend. If you're going to spend $50 on something, just donate it to me. Just saying. If you have $50 to blow on that game, I would encourage you to just flush it down the toilet, because that's all, you know, but you know, give me the $50. Save yourself the aggravation. Tuna settings. Basics. I think that's why it's not working. That's why I'm pretty sure that's why it's not working, and I'll have to shut down OBS to make it work. And we're not doing that. So it's probably throwing fucking errors like crazy. So let's just turn it off. I'm gonna turn it off for now. Okay. We're gonna get into the game now. Got to launch it. Move this over here. You're back. I didn't even know you left. You didn't say you were leaving, so I thought you were still here. Ermagerd. Properties. World. There we go. Oops. Oh shit, what did I do? Boom. All right, we're back. Okay. When we last left off, I'm gonna pause. Nope. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Maps. Bring into the past. When Reavers fed. Find a way onto the bridge. That's pretty easy. No, it's 100. Let's. Before I do any of that, I'm gonna go visit Mustache. He's over here again. Oh, where did it go? That's the board. Map. Kitchen. Governor's desk. Storage shed. So I need to turn around. And go this way. There it is. Alrighty. Well, hey, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Hello, mister. You're splendid. That is great to hear. I am doing pretty splendid myself for right now. There we go. Put all that over there. I am doing pretty good. They started out kind of cringe for me, but it's getting better. I've had a bad headache and neck ache. Hey, thank you for that follow. Let's give you a shout out. Why don't we? Hey, if you don't mind me asking, how did you find my stream? I'm curious. Oh, and you know what else we have to do before we get into this too much is you now, for that follow, and it's much appreciated, you get to add a rubber band to the rubber band ball. So I've got multitudes. I wanted to give someone money, so I scrolled down.
Give someone money, so I scrolled down really far.
Pick a color to add to the rubber band ball for your follow, and it is much appreciated. Did he sub? Oh my god. Pink, I missed the sub. Follow the channel, gave a... Did he really? Yeah, I missed the sub. I am so sorry. So yes, 3 rubber bands.
Good veg sacks.
So if you want something besides pink, it didn't show up. Okay, I'm not doubting you. So let's find. Okay, so I got a pink. Pick 2 more colors. You have a green and a yellow. Okay. I did see a yellow in here earlier. Let me dig around. I just passed a green. No, that's not green. That's green. And there's the yellow. Now, right, we're going to put those on. Hey! Thank you for that follow. Let me get out another one. We're going to do orange for you. Oh, wow. things are going crazy. Well, let's get out another one. Wow. So many new followers all of a sudden. Thank you guys. Welcome in. I normally do anonymous follows. Friends are trying to type in chat, but they can't because it's verified only. Well, sadly, yeah, they've got to be verified. And that's for, like, everybody's protection. Oh. So we're going to do this orange. Hydrate. Alrighty. Best I've got is some Monster. Thank you for that hydrate. Here's the yellow one. It's kind of small, so it doesn't show up too well. Here goes the green one. Y'all are gonna drown me. Here's the pink one. Whoops. Let's try that again. There we go. Crap. Hang on. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I think that's deemed message effect. And the last one. Alright, hang on. I'll get to all those. Boom. There we go. Now, when this gets to be like soccer ball, basketball size, I'm going to auction this off for charity. So we still got a ways to go though, but I appreciate you guys coming in. Let me, good Lord. Okay. All right. I can finish my coffee with those hydrates. Free money for me. Yay. I love free money. I love free money. Oh, we made the our daily bit goal. Thank you for that. I have a 300 and no, it's 350. I upped it to 350. We have a 350 bit daily goal. Thank you much. I appreciate that. There we go.
Mama said I could be any here when I grew up, so I decided to be a unicorn.
That never stops being funny for me. All right, let's leave town finally. Oh, nope. There we go. I want my spear. So I decided to be a unicorn. Find my way onto the grid. Do you have any smaller versions?
Do you have any smaller versions of you?
As in kids? Yeah, I got some kids. I have 2 children. Oh, look, star metal. Mine that shit. Ironically, they're about to turn 12.
We are the convos I watch for.
Ooh, excuse me. Mine it. They're twins, so that's why they're both about to turn 12. this, and then we're going to deal with that bridge. Mine it. Mine it all. I hope I can have twins one day, or maybe quadruplets. Ooh. I don't know about that, man. Ow. Yeah, you say that, but then you have to buy 4 of everything. And if they're, you know, if they're not all the same gender, let's say you have 2 girls, 2 boys, or if they're all one gender, that makes it kind of easy. However, all right, man, thanks for coming by and thanks for the follows and the bits and all that. I appreciate it. Continue to climb up the Vega Bridge. How, oh, okay. I understand.
I've translated the glyphs on the bridge, and it's clear this passage was once a major supply route. Just as with the obelisk, the bridge was protected by magical devices, strategically placed to ward away some danger, almost certainly the corruption. If I could find one of these devices, I had hoped to deconstruct it and determine what energy powered the ancients' wards. However, I've searched the length of the bridge, and whatever devices the ancients placed have long since been looted or destroyed. The only possibility is that one remains somewhere in the bridge's upper framework. If I can get up there.
For a second, I thought that was a big YouTuber and he was about to get like 500,000 viewers. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? Continue to climb up the Vega Bridge. Okay. All right. Damn it. All right. It's Grace O'Malley. What's happening, baby?
Well, now, your timing's as fickle as the tides. It sure would have been nice if you'd shown up before I spent 6 hours trying this myself. This chest is locked by some puzzle, and that's really more your thing than mine. After you left Cardone,
stuff now.
that alchemist suggested you might need help tracking down the crone and all. Of course, she also mentioned treasure in these ruins. And here we are, A bit of both if we can get this chest open.
Yeah, 4 kids at once. That's a lot.
Well then, I'm
2
willing to
kids
bet
is a
she was
lot.
after whatever's in this chest. If you can figure the lock, we'll find something inside. Probably something worth some coin.
Crap. I'm gonna have to go back down to the bottom. Oh shit, oh shit. Wow. Crap. So over there is... Alright, I'm gonna draw these things. Stop. It was the... And then... There we go. Let's try that. Oh shit, I thought I was gonna die. Okay, then there's that again. Alright, I already read it. I already read it, damn you. Shut up. Alrighty, so alright. Okay, that one, and then there we go.
I found one of the ancient devices on top of the bridge.
Of course you did.
And there is even a flicker of power lurking inside it. This is the key to the answers I've been seeking. The list of experiments I can conduct with this is nearly endless. Hopefully, this will renew Sir Britmar's resolve. She recently declared her intent to abandon this endeavor. But even she should realize the potential of this apparatus. If not, I will have to convince her, because I most certainly need help getting it down from here and hauling it to Carberg.
Go talk to Grace. All of that for an empty frickin' chest.
So, did you find anything inside? I always fancied a crown for myself. One of those big jewel-studded affairs. Nothing but a mouldy piece of paper. Is that all?
That's
this
all,
swamp
babe.
really is cursed. I suppose that's the kind of clue you were looking for, though, isn't it? Does it tell you? Well, Twillin isn't so much a town as a pile of wooden planks over the muck. But there's a tavern there, at least. I'd ask around. Someone in Twillin knows what became of the crone. I bet my boots on it.
Galahad. So I gotta do this shit again. This is when I wish he had like a glider like you have in Shrouded. There we go. That wasn't such a chore. Nope, already looted. Dead. That way. It was shit. I thought at one time I could throw my spear. Or was it the hatchet? I thought I could do the spear. Front kick. God, bitch. There it is. There it is. Timed that one wrong. But I got this. Dead. Niedermeyer, dead. Ooh, another one. Oh, crap. Oh, how about that, man? Don't take a whole lot of fault. I thought at one point that I could throw my spear. I might be thinking of a different game, but I could have sworn. I know I can throw my my hatchets. Oh, there's more star metal over there. We're gonna mine that shit, baby. We're gonna mine it up. Mine it up. Some on the other side. Oh, I'm getting hungry too. I might have to take a short break to grab me a little snacky. Papa hungry. Uncle Zero's hungry. Oh, somebody... No, they didn't. Okay. I thought somebody had came and gotten it already. Damn it. Sometimes they just won't let you mine it, which I don't understand. Next time I go to town, I need to get my stuff repaired. I forgot you got to do that. Repair everything. It's just not going to let me do it. Which I guess is fine. Whee! Sir Galahad. Where is he? Right over there. I always get lost in this town for some reason. It's very crazily put together. Man, where the hell is this guy? In the tavern.
The fact this rank stack of hovels stands as the last safe place in the fen is testament to the crone's evil legacy. Like Pennyfather, many here refuse to speak her name aloud, nor do they have word of Sir Britmar. Did she? Now that is encouraging, though it also disproves the theory my friend was ensorcelled. If Britmar abandoned the crone, she may have returned to Hinbroken in the southern marshes. I shall check there next. If Sir Britmar were with us, we would have not only the benefit of her knowledge, but of her patience and strategic thinking as well. Without her, we have only the terrified and distrustful people of Twillen. You should.
Twillen.
Unfortunately, many people lost faith in the knights during the wars of Crimson Madness.
I am now level 61. Okay. God, I need strength. Asfrix. Okay, so I got to. It's a frickin' door, this place. Here we go. So I gotta ask all these people. Yo, dude.
Dismal as it is here, the weavers of the fen still honor the old ways. We welcome you as an honored guest. Our numbers are few now, but if there is anything that will enhance your visit, just let it be known. Only the most foolish or desperate would seek out the old sorcerers of the swamp. I wonder, which are you? If anyone around here knows how to find the crone, it would be Bella Ruby. But I didn't tell you that.
Okay.
The weavers of the fen make the finest garments in all Eternum. If you see something you like in the marketplace, it was probably crafted by us.
Okay. I hit the wrong button, so I talked to you twice.
What drags you into the vile waters of Weaver's Fen, traveler? Bilge and bastards, that's all you'll find here. Anyone who could leave this place has left long since. How dare you speak the name of that hideous fiend?
How dare I?
She twisted the land and turned the living into lost. We are still burdened by the tyranny of her evil magic. And the best we can do is try to forget it. She's still out there, lurking in the bog, taking anyone she finds back to her foul lair and stealing their souls. Don't be a fool. Many have sought vengeance against her. None have returned.
But none of them have been me.
I hope you didn't come here wanting a meal. It's a dreadful, stinking bog that resists every effort to make decent farmland. Eat the plants from these fields, and you'll be in the privy for a week.
In other words, it gives you the shits. Aw. Hey, pet your little piggy. Is there somebody in? Okay, I'm doing something wrong. The belly really does. Oh, shit. Damn it. I fell off the frickin' thing. Oh, come on. There we go.
Well, hello there. What brings you around these parts? Most people have better places to be than Weaver's Fen, but for some of us, it's a safe refuge. A place where we can be who we want and live how we want. Oh, not to harm her, I hope. You should know, the crone's quite capable of defending herself.
Not from me.
She's not a monster, you know. For those in need, the crone has been known to help. Despite what others may say, the corpse crone doesn't want to turn everyone lost. She doesn't snatch people up in the night or do anything they don't ask for. I sought the crone myself at one point. You see, I was struggling with my identity, who I am inside, and she helped me. She gave me these wonderful medicines, and now everyone sees me in the way I see myself. No, but people need someone to blame for their misery, and they'll choose the easiest target. To petition the crone, follow the trail of torches on the South Road, and be respectful. She has no patience for fools.
Alrighty. Nope. I'm going back to town. Let's first do this. Where is... Need to find my storage locker. Where does it be? Nope. Damn it. I always get turned around in this damn town. Frickin' storage locker. Turn around. There we go. Time for your doctor's appointment. Well, hopefully it goes well for you. How do I repair my shit? $389, $360. Alrighty. What I've got now is 428. Okay, that's enough for now. I thought that I had to repair shit. Apparently not. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That'll do, pig. There we go, baby. think that is fast travel from where we might have been to before. Shit. Cut across the swamp here. Man. This way. I'm not gonna run all the way through the swamp for this. Let's go talk to Crow. Doing better with the spear. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Here, shit. Jesus Christ, you forgot your ID. What you got to go to the doctor for? want to be flagged for PvP. How do I unflag for PvP? How far do I gotta go for this? Jesus. Come on, you little trip. See, I'm twice his strength. That should not even be. Hemp! We all know what hemp is used for. We all know what hemp is used for. Page 10. I used to remember what all this stuff was used for. And now I don't remember. Come on. Gotcha.
Ah, I'm impressed you made it this far. Most don't. You followed the
Because I'm
lights, so
me.
you must want something. Judging by your appearance, however, I'm guessing it's not a friendly visit over a cup of tea.
You. Truly, the wicked thrive, while the good suffer on this hellish island. The traitor Morgaine is the corpse crone. I'll be damned.
Oh, it seems self-righteous fools persist as well. Go back to your keep, Galahad. Your king is gone, and your duty with him.
Is that why you cursed Britmar? We saw the sorry fate she received for trusting you.
That's right,
You haven't
and I beat her
changed
ass.
at all.
Britmar didn't deserve her fate. You know nothing of the truth.
An unlikely day I'll hear the truth from you, but you'll answer for what you've done, Morgaine. To Britmar and to our Lord King.
I am through being insulted by you. You can pound your head against this barrier all you want. We are done here.
Not what? Okay.
First, I didn't recognize her. And even now, I doubt my eyes. Oh, she is much changed. But there can be no doubt. That's the Enchantress Morgaine. Sister to Mirrodin, the Crimson Sorcerer, and traitor to my Lord King. No, Morgaine vanished during the Wars of Crimson Madness, just like Mirrodin and the High King himself. This corpse crone business is now a lesser concern. She has far more important questions to answer. Damn it! Now it all makes sense. That's why Sir Britmar remained loyal to the bitter end. But I still don't understand. We all believed Morgaine succumbed to the Crimson Madness along with her brother. Indeed, nothing could be more important.
We need to talk to her.
She believes she's safe behind this barrier, but I know her secrets. Mirrodin used wards like this on his sanctum, and there's a way to break through them. There will be anchors scattered around this swamp. Destroy those, and we can confront her. I will remain here and ensure Morgaine doesn't escape and vanish again. This time, she will answer for what she's done.
Damn right. So I got 4 of those damn things to destroy. Damn it. I feel like fighting my way through this. Just gonna run around it. I forgot about this stuff. It's like oil. Oh shit. I mean, I can take that gator, I just don't wanna. Because it's a long fight. Oh, there's another goodie over here too. And I don't think I can outrun that alligator. If my memory serves, they're too quick. They're too quick. Putrid lodestone. Go after this again. And there's a picky over there. Aha, here's the first one. Alright, first one's down. So that one right over here. It's inside. Provisions. Is it up here? Nope. Where did it go? Where does it be? Okay, let's do the other ones. I'm gonna obviously have to do them in some kind of messed up order. Skillsy. Alrighty. I don't have to take on this guy. Just gonna run around. That's better. That. Alright, where's the next one? Like this way, like 300 meters. 300 meters. Okay, I get it now. There's only 3 of them. I had to take out the bad guys. They weren't reading it properly. Right moth. Then I have to go all the way back over the other, fight my way through that other bullshit. Would you look at there? Got it. Oh shit.
miserable fate is a place I would not wish on my worst enemy. Come away and join me in brighter lands.
All right. Clear the hell back over this way. Oh, here's a goodie. There's a little goodie. Oh, shit. What's this? So this king got it. Running through the swamps is generally easier than running around them. What was that? A seeping stone. Yeah, baby. I could have sworn I was able to. Piggy.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Hawk Tua, baby. This guy's got me running all through this swamp looking for his shit. I'm tired of it. You hear me? Tired of it. There's one guy. Shit. I don't want to have to fight my way through this again. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight her.
Morgaine went to great lengths to protect her solitude. Those anchors were farther than expected, but this barrier must come down. Though I goaded her into some dialogue, she's now back to ignoring me. Yes, and though she was not very forthcoming, Her account of what happened during the Wars of Crimson Madness does make some sense.
Yeah.
I still have... Though she speaks coldly of Mirrodin's fall. I detect some trace of sadness for the loss of her brother. But Morgaine is not blameless in what occurred then, nor the dark acts she committed as the corpse crone. I would hardly call it a confession. She has an explanation for everything, of course, as she always did. Moreover, I question the veracity of some of her claims. You must interrogate her as well. With the anchors destroyed, the barrier should be weakened. Your staff can likely dispel it. Go on. And...
I'm impressed. I felt quite assured no one had both the perception and the prowess to bring down my barrier. But where is the most holy knight? Perhaps after cooling down, he remembered his steel is no match for my sorcery.
He fucked off and went back to town.
We can have a more reasonable discussion. Galahad cannot accept that some questions have no answers. I watched Mirrodin's fall to corruption firsthand. I know the Crimson Menace does not play by the rules. I'm afraid that would take several lifetimes, and I'm quite busy at the present moment. If you wish to hear my account of the wars and the events that led to my unfortunate reputation, I've written it down just there. Go on.
Okay, I think I will.
Eternum secrets call to us in dreams, promising vast, ancient knowledge. What we discovered was an entity longing for release. Mirrodin believed his spellcraft would ensure protection, but this fell power claimed him for its own. As the Crimson Sorcerer, he became the Herald of Madness. When all else failed, I confronted my brother. Our magics clashed, and then... silence. I was forever changed. I knew the corruption would return. But the power I needed came at a terrible cost. The secrets I sought continued to elude me. But I refused to relent. I became the corpse crone, the curse of Weaver's Fen, the target of foolish shadow hunters. I have spent the century since alone, preparing. When the Crimson Madness returns, I shall be ready.
Alrighty then. Now what?
So, you see now that I have neither insight nor responsibility in whatever fate befell the High King. As to my part in my brother's fall, I have spent every moment making amends. Preparing for corruption's eventual return.
Corruption has returned.
No! That cannot be! I would know! I have been holed up in this cave for a long time. I will need to verify this for myself, of course. But if you speak the truth, then I have gravely miscalculated.
Yes, you
Some
have.
people believe corruption is mankind's inherent evil in its purest form. and others that it's some kind of demonic possession. It's far more complex, however. I should know. I've spent centuries studying it. Ha! Well, of course they do. It would be a shame if I spent all this time and could offer no value to them. Wait. You're a soul warden?
Yep.
I thought the order perished. Never mind. We'll need all the help we can get.
Including
Yes,
Galahad.
well, I'll leave that to you. I must visit the ruins to the northeast and verify the sources of power there have not fallen to corruption. Go after Galahad if you must, but then meet me in the ruins of Canopus. I'll need your help.
Why not? Now level 62. Yay. Yes. Yes. Anything to loot in here? Doesn't look like it. Plus 15 constitution, plus 15 intelligence. So okay. Oh, this. Let's do a side quest, shall we?
Oh, you must be the hardier sort to wander so freely in a place like this.
Yep. Oh, shit.
You must be the hardier sort to wander so freely in a place like this. I dare say you might even be capable with that weapon of yours. What say you to a friendly competition?
What do you got in mind?
Course. You and I shall venture forth into the marshes in pursuit of the most ferocious, cunning, and formidable beasts this festering land has to offer. Just as my forebears have done since time immemorial.
All right, why not?
Excellent. To begin, we will make trophies of the largest predators these foul marshes have to offer. Bring me the hides of any gators you find in the fen. And as I have said many times, let the hunt begin!
Alright, so now I've got to go kill 3 fucking alligators. Great. exactly the kind of fight. I had a feeling that's what he was going to make me go after. I mean, I can do it, but it's going to take time, and I'm going to need that. Spear works better on gators. Or it used to, anyway. Come on. Oh, what do you know? We're going to get some more of this while we're at it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Oh, it's right here. Tit. This is a miserable looking place. Dark and gross. All right. 3. Oh, there it is. You don't want to have to fight that abomination. To attack these bad boys from the side. Or no. That was the same one. I always get tricked into thinking there's more than one there. And the one I killed is still showing up on the map. Earth Spine. There we go. There's some more. This shit is valuable. Right here. Right here. I forgot what this stuff makes, but I know you gotta have it. What? Raw resource and crafting. No shit. Oh, basic melt vittles. I gotta go find banana bread. Added strength for a while. I'm gonna need it. That's a corruption area. Please tell me there's more than one gator in this area. There he is. Let's put my bow. Damn. I probably should not have. Damn it. Oh, 750 meters. Oh, there's a gator over here. Oh, there's 2 gators over here, even better. Oh, riddles. I thought that I could throw my spear. I know I can throw the hatchet, but I thought, oh, there he is, that I could throw my spear. Alright, there's another one somewhere because I saw it on the map. There was 2 distinct targets. Yep, there he is. I knew I saw 2 of them. Whoa. Nobody can see me. Punched way down. Oh no. I accidentally bumped the camera. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to fix that. I stretched my feet out too much. And I bumped the cord for the camera. Oh shit. Here's this guy again. I got my butt kicked. Oh, there's 3 alligators out here. Even better. Did I get all 3 of them? I guess I did. Oh. Alright, you little bastard. Get back over here. Where the hell did he go? There he is. Oh, I forgot I didn't have a fucking shield. I didn't have my sword on me. Yay! Okay. Whoa. Two-handed. I want a flail and shield spear. Bind to R. 3. Where is that guy? Way the hell over here. Like doing a little side quest to shake things up. But once I do this, guys, I'm gonna have to get going. It's almost that time. Yep, supplies, yay! Is he all the way back in town? That would be cool. Yep, he's back in town. Even better. Well, found a lemon. I just need to get back into town. That would be the best place for me. There we go. There's the entrance. Twillin'. Second thought, let's not go to Twillin. 'Tis a silly place.
Ah,
Oh boy.
you have returned. I was beginning to wonder.
Nope.
Now, let me see your trophies. Yes, thick, unblemished, and as hard as anything. These are certifiably the remains of several fine beasts. Well done. You see, I was waylaid almost the moment you departed. A lone damsel walked the roads alone, and I simply had to escort her to the hamlet. You would understand. All the same, I am terribly impressed. It would be so terribly unfair of me to deprive you of another contest, since I so rudely abandoned my own attempt. Shall we have another? Boars! No ordinary boars, but boars the size of 3 men. We shall not waste our skill on mere pigs. Bring me the largest tusks you can find, and we shall compare trophies. They're a plague to this region.
What the hell, that? All right. That, unfortunately, is gonna do it for me for today, y'all. I appreciate everyone coming in, doing what they did, following, subbing, all of that, the bits, all the point redemptions. You guys are awesome. I will be back on Thursday between 10 and 11. I'm not gonna say I'll be here at 10, not gonna say I'll be here at 11. But I will be here on Thursday. Again, if you're so inclined, go over to Game of Thrones Winter is Coming. You can just boop, go there, install the game, play it for a little while, and make me some money. So until Thursday, guys. Oh, you know what? We got to find someone to raid. I almost forgot. Let's raid someone, shall we? Let's raid someone. Raid someone. Let's go. Want to find somebody that's playing New World, that speaks English. Okay, here we go. We've got Sophie Mythos, VTuber. She's playing New World. So let's go raid her, shall we? Okay, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to do the whole game over thing. And then I'll send you over to Sophie Mythos. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Same time, same channel, all that. So social media sites, all that down below. See ya.